Hi again, everybody. So we made it into Arizona. This was the farthest west we were planning on our journey. Our first stop was the Lost Dutchman State Park. It was at the foot of Superstition Mountains.
Beautiful park, beautiful hiking trails, and a lovely evening.
We got to hang out with my brother Joe and his husband Patrick. We had dinner and just caught up a little bit. And then from there, we headed to Sedona.
Yeah, we really liked Sedona. Everyone's heard of it, and we have some friends and family who've been there before that spoke about it. We spent just a little bit of time in the town. There's a lot of different shops and things like that. It was
great restaurants.
Two great restaurants, very good. But we spent most of our time hiking and doing some off-roading. And if you've been following us, you know we have our Jeep with us, and we really put that thing to use during this trip because we took some really rough trails, low 4x4.
It was a lot of fun, and we got to see some stuff that I don't think we would have seen otherwise.
Unless you take a helicopter or a 4x4, you're not going to see it. So really good stuff. I hope you enjoy it.
When we entered into Arizona, one of the first cool sights we saw was Mount Graham. It's the highest peak in the Coronado National Forest. Lost Dutchman State Park is in Apache Junction. Beautiful Superstition Mountains. We got to hang out with my brother and Patrick and had another beautiful sunset.
As soon as we got to Sedona, we went to the campground. The three of us then jumped in the Jeep and went for a ride. We're going to let the pictures do the talking.
Had a nice hike to Bell Rock. This is the Chapel of the Holy Cross.
At the Creekside Grill, Jackson ordered jerky from the dog menu. We got up early the next morning to do some off-road driving. We wanted to get there before any other riders were out. The trail we took was called the Diamondback Gulch, which is a 6-mile loop, and it's rated as difficult. There is a higher classification, but you need a guide to be on that trail. I don't think these pictures really do justice of how rugged the road got. I had to be in 4-wheel low most of the time, and it took us 2 hours to accomplish the task of going 6 miles.
I was just trying to take some pictures, but oftentimes just had to hold on for dear life. We took a much smoother road to Pulaski, a heritage site with Native American ruins. We went on the tour. It was a little hike up to the cliff dwellings. Then we went to the ceremonial grotto, and around the ceremonial grotto were dozens and dozens of pictographs. They told the story of the Native Americans.
Here's some photos from our drive back to town. And lastly, a photo from the Sedona Airport, described as the most picturesque airport in the country.
Then we stopped at Montezuma Castle National Monument, another Native American historic site. It's like a 5-story home built into the side of a cliff. Montezuma had nothing to do with this, but it was misnamed by the European settlers. Then there are other little caves like its neighbors alongside the cliff. So we hope you enjoyed the pictures of Sedona. It was a great stop and we had a great time there.
Yeah, beautiful. Next stop is Williams, and then on to the Grand Canyon, which is...
That's our turnaround.
That's our turnaround point. We do that and we start heading back east, and we're excited about this stop, and we're excited about the turnaround as well.
So we'll see you next time.
Be well.